What's going on, Shady people? Shady Penguin here, and I don't think you guys were expecting this, but we are building for a UCL match today. If you guys are excited, please show some Shady love, set a thumbs up down below. I'd really appreciate it. And as you guys can see, I'm not wearing my Mankey shirt. You guys will find out in the GBA videos that I don't have a Mankey shirt. It was destroyed by my dryer, and I ordered a new one, but it's not here yet. So we kind of have to rock out with this Back to the Future shirt for now, but hopefully that's okay. If you guys are rocking your Mankey shirt still, that would be awesome. So we are actually having a kind of not a grudge match like we do with David, but just an off the record, just underground match, because the UCL season, obviously this weekend there is the finals between A Drive and Joey Pokemon, which you guys should definitely watch. But Patterrz and I decided, hey man, who's getting third place? So realistically, Patterrz beat me in season, so he gets third place. But we wanted to have a little fun and have an unofficial match to see who earns third place. So that's what we're going to be building for today. The Newcastle Noodle Kings. Patterrz, the link is in the description. Go check him out. I love Patterrz so much. He's so many fiends. But we're going to go over really quick what his 12 Pokemon look like in case you guys don't remember. And then we're going to jump right into the team building because I don't have a lot of time before I battle him. He has the Mega Venusaur, Slowbro, Staraptor, Arcanine, Nidoqueen, Haxorus, Scrafty, Sigaglyph, Magneton, Lilligant, Mismagius, and Armaldo. So some important things to note about this. Haxorus swept us last time. Let's remember that. Haxorus swept us last time, and I don't want that to happen again. He's got power like Staraptor. His core is Mega Venusaur Slowbro, which is terrifying, but not to make a pincer. Then he has Armaldo, which is his only rock setter besides Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen and Armaldo are his two rock setters. Oh, maybe Lilligant gets... No, Lilligant is not... I was thinking Cradilly for some reason. I confuse those two in my head sometimes. So Armaldo and Nidoqueen are his only rock setters. He's got Sigaglyph to bounce hazards back if he has to, so I'm scared of that. But I think when he's going to end up looking like Arcanine is also terrifying. He's going to be able to plan for a Mega Pinsir very easily, which is what he did the first game, which is why I didn't bring it, but we're going to go with it this time. We're going to go with it. So I'm kind of expecting him to bring Mega Venusaur Slowbro. I expect Nidoqueen and Haxorus to come. He might not bring Haxorus just because he beat me last time, so he thinks I'm going to plan for it, but I kind of expect those four. And then I do expect Armaldo. I think Armaldo gets Rapid Spin as well, so it's Rapid Spin Rock Setter, and I think he's going to take advantage of that. So I'm not, and Arcanine's going to be here for sure. I think he's going to bring Arcanine's such a great Pokemon. Maybe it won't be defensive, but he's going to bring some kind of Arcanine. But we're going to go over the 6 Pokemon that I built for this match right now. So our first Pokemon is our Mega Pinsir. Like I said, we're bringing it this time. It can really hurt his core pretty bad, but I have to talk about something really quick. So we have a Mega Pinsir, Swords Dance, Quick Attack, Return, and Earthquake. So obviously if I were to run like X Scissor, it's super effective against the Slowbro. However, what stinks is that X Scissor only does like an extra 12% in comparison to Return. So it's still a 2-hit KO, and I don't like that. So I'd rather just run the EQ for the Nidoqueen and the Arcanine. That's the big reason why I'm going EQ. Also for the Magneton, because Magneton resists our Flying Stab. And if I can bait him into thinking that I brought X Scissor, Return, Quick Attack, and Swords Dance, and then I don't have Earthquake, and then he goes on into Magneton, boom, dropped. So that's kind of the plan right there. Earthquake isn't super effective against Armaldo, but luckily Armaldo actually takes neutral damage to our Return, and it almost one-shots depending on his spread. I was running Couts before, and it just about one-shots. So we can either set up, not Mega Evolve. Not Mega Evolving is going to be the important part of this, because I could see Slowbro or Venusaur having Hidden Power Rock, 100%, and I just want... Venusaur is really my target to set up on. I really want to go, hey, Pinsir, come in and click Swords Dance, because then you're fine. He does have a lot of things that take damage to rocks. That's why I really think he's going to bring the Armaldo, because if he brings Staraptor and Arcanine, that's 25% each. Sigaglyph takes 25%. It'll be tough for him for sure. So this is our Pinsir, and this is why we're running it. Like I said, he's got actually 228 in speed. I believe that's enough speed to outspeed a Jolly, I want to say a Jolly Staraptor. I want to say that's what it was. It was for a Jolly Staraptor. Oh, I'm sorry. No, wait. Yes. Wait. Yes, it was for a Jolly Staraptor. I'm not worried about the Mismagius, because if I'm at +2 Quick Attack one-shots, and if I'm not, it's fine. The Mismagius is just going to outspeed me, and there's nothing I can do about it, because I'm not going to go 252 Jolly and hope to speed tie with a Mismagius. I'd rather just know that thing is never outspeeding me and play, that thing is always outspeeding me and play accordingly, instead of just trying to hope that I win the speed tie. Our next Pokemon is a beautiful one. It is Mayhem. I'm going to miss you so much, Mayhem. Oh my gosh. If I could, what's the term? If I could franchise a Pokemon for the UCL next season, it would be Mayhem, 100%. I really think so, because Mayhem is just disgusting. Maybe Mega Pinsir, but who knows? So I have Expert Belt with Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, and Hidden Power Ice. I did not want to go choice specs. I believe also that I'm going to be running Modest, not Timid. I'm almost positive. Yes, I'm almost positive. So this thing is going to hit hard being Modest. 178 special attack. Thunderbolt obviously destroys his Slowbro, Staraptor, not Mismagius, I'm sorry, Sigaglyph. Does good damage to the Arcanine, to the Scrafty. Haxorus, I have the Hidden Power Ice, Expert Belt, which is fine. Shadow Ball for the Mismagius. And I really wouldn't click Shadow Ball Staraptors around. I wouldn't, because it's just too dangerous. I'd rather just go for, I'd rather switch out. I'd rather go for a Volt Switch, because Mismagius is so bulky on the defensive side anyway, it's going to take my Mayhem out. There was something else. Like I said, I'm running enough speed right here, 173. I believe that outspeeds, I think a Timid Mismagius caps out at 172. I want to say that's what it was. I could be wrong. Yes, Timid Mismagius caps out at 172. So that's why we're 173. We'll outspeed it unless it's Choice Scarfed, which is just fine by me. It's pretty straightforward. Mayhem is pretty darn straightforward for sure. I just want to win. I just want to win with it. Basically, Mayhem's going to be the way that I take out Slowbro, hopefully, because I don't think Savage is going to be able to do it. I think Mayhem's the backup on there. So that's why I built these two Pokemon first. What rips apart his core? And I think these two do it pretty well. So our next Pokemon is going to be a defensive mon, a support mon. It's going to be our Mew, Rufus with Defog, Stealth Rock, Roar, and Psychic. So pretty familiar set. Max HP, max special defense. So this is going to be our special wall. You guys can see we're actually not bringing Sakura, which is kind of crazy, but she spoke to me and said, listen, I'm going to the GBA. You can't have me do work 2 times in 1 weekend. Lagoer's all for it. We might see Lagoer in the GBA on Sunday, but Sakura, she's pretty much a diva. And she was just like, I'm only doing one or the other. Which one do you want? And I figured the other one is on season. This one's off season, sort of. So we're not gonna bring my low tick. It has nothing to do with the fact that he's got a Venusaur and a Slowbro. Nothing to do with that. We have especially defensive Mew with Defog, Stealth Rock, Roar, and Psychic. So the first 3 moves, pretty self-explanatory. Let's get hazards up. Let's roar things out. The reason why I'm bringing Roar is because I feel like sub Slowbro could be a thing, or sub Venusaur, and I just want to roar them out. I don't want them. Mew is a perfect target to set up on, especially for that Slowbro. Like 100% for the Slowbro. Once he figures out that he can set up on the slow Mew, he's going to set up on the Mew. So that's when I reveal the Roar. Psychic is here because it hits the Venusaur. I still want to hit the Venusaur. And some of you guys might be saying, why not Size Shock over Psychic? They're both pretty much 2-hit KOs. Especially since I have Mega Venusaur now for the GBA. I was running Calcs from on my side, and I don't think that Mew can one-shot either way. I'm almost positive. Whether it's Size Shock or Psychic. Granted, it doesn't make a difference because most people run physically defensive Venusaur, especially since I have a Mega Pinsir. I feel like he's going to run physically defensive, and that's why I want to bring the Psychic. So this is a backup for his core as well, but it's really to take hits because I can take hits from his Slowbro, from his Venusaur, from his Nidoqueen, which I'm really afraid of. If he brings Nidoqueen, I'm really scared. And then any special things, I'll be able to take hits from, except for the Mismagius. Of course, the Mismagius is going to be a problem for us. We have to play accordingly because that thing is scary. But this is our Mew, and I'm excited to use it. Our next Pokemon is Lagoer, our Granbull. I'm running Assault Vest, Intimidate, with Play Rough, Earthquake, Crunch, and Close Combat. So the coverage is there. Max HP, max attack. I'm running Adamant this time around, so we won't be able to take many hits. I'm not running Calm or Bold. I'm not trying to increase any of my defenses. I have the Assault Vest to increase special defense, and I have the Intimidate to take care of any physical threats. But I think that this set is going to be really nice. The only thing that really walls me is the Venusaur. Crunch is not going to do too much to it, unfortunately. Earthquake's actually the better option over Crunch. I have to remember that. But Play Rough, I'm bringing in Granbull for Haxorus. I got destroyed by Haxorus. I'm bringing, not to mention, I'm immersing Haxorus twice this weekend, potentially. Steve also has a Haxorus, and that's our week 1 GBA, and then we're, oh my, just so much Haxorus. I feel like if Patterrz doesn't bring it, I'll be happy, and of course, this thing will be a little bit useless, but it can still hit really hard. It has base 120 attack, and good coverage moves. The Slowbro won't appreciate, well, actually, Slowbro's gonna eat a Play Rough, let's be honest, but it won't appreciate a Crunch too much, and we can always get defense drops with Crunch, I believe, or is it flinches? No, it's defense drops. So, that's fine. That's fine. But I would much rather hit him on the special side with Mayhem, of course, or on the other special side, which you guys will see in a little bit. But this is our Lagoer. Our next Pokemon is Toph. The lander is T. I'm running a Choice Scarf. I'm running U-Turn, I'm running Earthquake, I'm running Knockoff, I'm running Stone Edge. So really standard stuff. I'm running 188 speed because 188 speed allows me to outspeed a Choice Scarfed, I want to say Choice Scarfed Magneton. That's what I think it lets me outspeed, is a Choice Scarfed Magneton. I know that's kind of random, but it was the next thing on his team that I felt like he would Scarf. I can never outspeed a Mismagius or a Haxorus or like as far as if they're scarfed or if they're a +1, or an Arcanine, or a Staraptor. So I went for the next thing, and that was going to be, he's not going to bring Choice Scarf Lilligant. If he does, he got me good. But Magneton seems like the next likely thing to be scarfed, so I want to make sure I outspeed that. So I put the rest of the EVs into HP and then max attack Adamant. This thing is going to hit like a truck. It's going to U-turn hard, it's going to Earthquake hard, it's going to knock off hard, and I don't think his team's going to appreciate it. U-turn does super effective damage to his Slowbro. And of course, to his Lilligant, but that's about it. It does super damage to Scrafty as well, so that's fine by me. Of course, it might intimidate me, but that's okay. Stone Edge is there for the Staraptor. Realistically, though, I think that I might want to go with Superpower instead. Because why wouldn't I just go for Knockoff and get rid of that Choice Scarf? That would be so nice. Or just to get rid of the item in general. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Superpower. No, you know what? I'm gonna stick with Stone Edge. That's fine. I'm gonna stick with Stone Edge because I don't think with Venusaur and Slowbro being there, I don't think Superpower is gonna be ideal ever at all. And then at least Stone Edge also hits the Arcanine super effective damage. If I happen to go for Stone Edge against a Staraptor and then he switches into Arcanine to get Intimidate off, who knows? No one really knows. Knows. That's our top. Our final Pokemon is Lonely the Ape, and for the first time, this is kind of post-game, but for the first time in the UCL, I'm running a special ape, which is crazy. I'm running Focus Sash Blaze. I have 12 HP. I'm running 4 in defense, 252 special attack, 236 speed. This is enough speed. Once again, it's 173. It's enough speed to outspeed that Mismagius that caps out at 172. What other Pokemon did that? I believe that was Jolteon. That's awesome. And then we have max special attack. We have to be timid, unfortunately. We can't be modest because there's not enough EVs to hit that 173. We have Vacuum Wave, Focus Blast, Flamethrower, and Grass Knot. So Grass Knot is there for the Slowbro. Of course, the Venusaur really loves this Infernape. He can do a lot to you. But Focus Blast is resisted. Flamethrower is kind of our best bet, and it's a drag. I don't want to run Overheat because something tells me this thing, once it hits the field, it's just staying there until it dies, most likely. I'm not sure. So I want to like hit the field, get a damage off. If he goes into, say he goes into Slowbro, and then I bring out my ape and I go Grass Knot, and he doesn't switch out because he's not expecting special ape. Then I get the Grass Knot off, and then he's like, shoot, I have to switch out now. I go for Grass Knot again, but he switches out into Arcanine. Now I can go for a Focus Blast to potentially knock him out. Or I can go for, no, because he's got E-Speed. I don't know. I don't want to play What Ifs right now, but all I know is that I really think this is the best set. I don't want to go Overheat because then I'll lose my special attack. Although hitting Nuke is really nice. Being able to just hit the Nuke button is really nice. But I don't want to like, if I go -2 and then say he brings in his Haxorus against me, that's opportunity for him to set up. But at least if I'm not -2, I can go for a Focus Blast, potentially hitting it and doing a lot of damage to Haxorus. Haxorus does not want to take a Focus Blast. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think Haxorus has less special defense than regular defense. I think 70 special defense, 70 special defense. That means a Focus Blast is going to do a lot if it connects. I really think it's going to do like, it's not going to OHKO or anything. It's not super effective, but it's going to do a good amount. It does 82%. Hold on. It does 91%. Wow. Okay, so yeah, we're not going to go Overheat because I don't want to give Haxorus an opportunity to set up on a -2 ape at all. There's no chance. But this is going to be our team. This is our 6. Lonely. I'm really interested to see this. I needed to bring special because I wanted to bring Grass Knot. I didn't want to bring half physical, half special. Not having U-turn on there is going to be interesting because now we only have 2 Volt Switch less U-turners, and that should be fine. That should be enough. Too much U-turn could be a bad thing, honestly, because you're not hitting hard enough. You're just switching and switching and switching. I learned that last week in the UCL. But that's going to be it for this gosh darn team builder. If you guys enjoyed it, please show some shady love. Maybe your Mankeys can claim the unofficial 3rd place. That would be really awesome. I hope you guys come out tomorrow and cheer for us. I would like to get my revenge on Patterrz. He did beat me pretty darn bad with that Haxorus in season. So it'll be a lot of fun to have this like underground grudge match, but not really grudge match because we're having good times. I don't know. If you guys can, just please show up tomorrow. Sport your shirts because I can't. I'll be wearing this one again because I'm about to battle him right now. But hopefully we can come out on top. I love you guys. I'm going to get the heck out of here now. Have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it shady.